What is going on, YouTube? Welcome to the Living Free channel. My name is Tyler Freed, and I'm about 30 miles from Knoxville, Tennessee. Going to be hitting Knoxville in about 30 miles. I'm headed down to Pageland, South Carolina, and I got a nice load out of Louisville down to Pageland. It's a very beautiful drive, actually, headed down this way. I get to go through the Smoky Mountains on I-40 and I-26. It's a really pretty drive, so I'm kind of excited about this run. And I'm getting really good miles this week. And that's what I'm going to be talking about. How is my first week with Crete carriers going? And that is going to be the main subject of this video. Now, I have not completed my first week yet. But I have like 3 more days on this pay period before I do complete my first week. So I will let y'all know on the last video I do of the week how many miles I got for my first week. And I'm going to be kind of tracking those miles for the next 4 weeks to kind of give you an average of basically how many miles I've been running with Crete and how well they've been keeping me moving, right? So, and that way I can give like a good, honest review of how it is here after about 4 weeks, because I truly think that you need to work in a company for at the very least a month, but more like 3 to 4 months before you can get a legit review of that company, right? Or give a legit review of that company. So anyway, if you're new to the channel though, and you've made it this far into the video, I really appreciate it. And I would appreciate it if you would like the video, subscribe to the channel, check out my other videos that are going to be recommended to you at the end of this one. Also, go follow me on Instagram. The link to that is in the description below. Go follow me, I'll follow you back, and I will get right into it. So, how is my first week going here at Crete? Well, number one, it's going great. I mean, just long story short, it's going great. It is. I really love the way, I really love how streamlined everything is here. Honestly, their communication, their dispatching system, and everything like that is so much more efficient. Maybe it's because they're a bigger company, I don't know. But they are extremely efficient at dispatching, okay? Every single time I get hooked up to a load, I get a pre-plan sent to me. Every single time. And I love the fact, too, that with every single load you basically let them know when you'll be available for the next load. Like, basically, let's say, okay, I hooked up today in Louisville, and I picked up this morning. And as soon as I hooked up, and I send my loaded call, my loaded macro, right? As soon as I send that, like, I have to put something in that macro that says, hey, my time of availability will be like 2 hours past my ETA. So if my ETA is like, okay, I pick up today, and my ETA is going to be, I don't know, let's say like 6 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, right? Let's say it'll be 6 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. Well, my time of availability, I've got to give a 2-hour cushion, basically, for dropping and hooking or a possible live unload. 2 hours at the customer. So if I'm going to be there at 6 a.m., then basically my availability time is going to be 8 a.m. And what that does is it lets them know, okay, I can start preparing to dispatch this person on their next load. And I really like that. It's really great, and it's just so streamlined. And when you tell them your PTA, usually they will send you that pre-plan immediately after. And I just love that, because when you get pre-planned on a load, basically, like, okay, let's say I get pre-planned on a load today, and I know when I'm picking up after I drop tomorrow, I can plan out my whole next day or my whole next 2 days. And that is awesome. When you're a company driver, especially getting paid by the mile, the least amount of delays possible makes your job so much better, so much more efficient, and you're able to kill it. You are. When you're moving and you're not sitting at docks, or you're not sitting waiting around looking for an empty trailer, sitting around waiting to wonder what your next load's going to be, and you're just boom, 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 back to back, keep on moving, dude, you're going to kill it. You're going to make 3,000, 3,500 miles a week. And that's what I'm on track to do. Like right now, after I drop this load, okay, so their pay period begins. It's basically, the cutoff is Friday midnight. So anything you do from Saturday morning at Saturday morning to Friday midnight, all those miles go on one paycheck, okay? So that gives you a full 7 days of running on one pay period, okay? So let's say I take off Saturday morning, I should be able to, in a 7-day period, get like 300 to 3,500 miles in that 7-day period. And especially if I'm running this efficiently, I will get that. Now, if you hit a bunch of delays and stuff like that, other than like weather, the company can't control weather, but they can control the abundance of loads. They can do that, and Crete has an abundance of loads. Something I did like, and I don't know if they were just telling me this in orientation to make me feel good, but for every one load Crete has, they turn down 4. So they have more than enough freight, in other words, to haul. So if you want to work and you want to make the money, you can. You can work as much as you want and make as many miles as you want. They'll run you to death. And I actually like that. I love that, as a matter of fact, because that's what I like to do. If I'm going to be out here, I want to be hustling. I want to be working, okay? I do not want to be out here wasting my time. I want to make as much money as I can in as little amount of time as I can. And that's every driver out here, honestly. And here at Crete, I really believe I can do that. I can do that. When it's this streamlined, it makes everything so great, honestly. I just love it, honestly. So far this week, I love it. And look, I'm new. I'm not telling you to come over to Crete. I'm not going to recruit anybody to this company. I'm literally just going to share with you on a weekly basis, a monthly basis, how I feel about how it's going. And I will be totally honest. If there's things I don't like about it, I will let you know. I will let you know. I'm not actively recruiting anybody. Just like at Millis, I was just sharing with you my experience at Millis. I was not telling you to come to Millis. I was just sharing with you my experience at that company. It's the same thing I'm doing now. And if you decide to go over there, you decide to go over there. If you don't decide to go over there, great. You don't have to go over there. Everybody's a grown adult that watches my channel, and you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. I'm not forcing you to do anything. I'm not trying to manipulate you into doing anything. That's just the bottom line. So I just want to be very clear about that. When I am talking about a company, I'm being fully 100% transparent and honest about what I think about them. So that's just number one. I want to get that out of the way and make sure everybody understands that, okay? So I'm not lying. I'll be at 2,000 miles tomorrow morning. It'll be Wednesday. And like I said, the cutoff is Friday midnight. So I have all day tomorrow, Wednesday, and then I have Thursday and Friday. So 3 days to get another 1,000+ miles. Pretty easy to do, right? Pretty easy to do, okay? I just need to average like 400 miles a day, and I'll get another 1,200 miles. And that's a pretty great week if I end up with like 3,300 miles for the week. That's a really good week when you're a solo driver. And I definitely think I'm going to hit that, no doubt about it. So anyway, long story short, yeah, everything's going great, guys. And I'm definitely going to be dropping a video Friday, so I hope everybody stays tuned for that. And yeah, I really appreciate everybody who's clicked on this video, and I hope everybody has a blessed day. And thank you for watching. God bless. Peace out.